Y estamos con nada más y nada menos que Elbow. Hello, guys.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
Good. Yeah, we're good, really good.
This is a nice backstage. We as
media partners,
we don't have this. So all the green and all the This is beautiful. And
beautiful.
What do you think? Not just only about the backstage, but Mexico. What do you think about Mexico?
Well, we got into the city last night, and I listened to the new Alt J record while I was driving through the streets, and that was great. And woke up and was stunned by how cool it is and how beautiful it is, and I'm going to spend some more time here. We've wanted to come to Mexico for 10 years, so finally, you know.
Yeah. What took so long, man, to come here to Mexico? And
we had to be invited.
That's a great answer.
Great answer, though. So you guys been around since the 90s, and I can't even imagine a lot of things you have passed as a band, as friends. But what would you say it's the formula to keep the band going with making excellent music?
Well, first of all, we had to learn how to make music, so we were very good for 7 years.
Okay.
But then it took us another few years to get a record company interested.
Okay.
So the fight kept us together.
Persistence.
Yeah. And then by that time, it was too late for any of us to get a proper job.
okay.
So we just kept going. But our drummer of 25 years left last January.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's actually 26 years, I think, something like that we've been together. We have fun. We all write the music. We all get the same money, and we have fun in each other's company. And I think those are the key things, you know.
We're getting some kind of tips here because
Our radio show.
we like to think it as a band, and we want to do
Okay.
this like for years.
Right.
Because and that's always a good.
Are you all on the same money?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's perfect.
Not much, but it's the same, you know.
Well, that's the first rule. You can't have anybody going, look at her shoes. They cost a bomb. In fact, it's what split the police up. Yeah. In fact, Pete's last tweet,
Yes.
when he decided not to do Twitter anymore, was, "Oi Sting, give Andy Summers the money you owe him, you tight bastard."
Wow. In all these years, can you recall like the best moments in your career as Elbow, as musicians, like maybe a top 3 moments? Maybe just one.
Glastonbury was one.
Yeah, Glastonbury 2011. We've played Glastonbury a bunch, and we always have a great show. But it's the biggest festival back home, and it's so growing up in England. When you picture success, you picture the main stage at Glastonbury.
Wow.
So be able to do that, and we had a really good show. It had been raining, and the sun came out for us, and the crowd were on fire. We just had a great time.
That was like a God sign, right? Like, go on.
Yeah, off you go, lads.
So
you go, lads,
it seems for me like music is the same thing as feelings, or music is feelings, you know. And Elbow understand feelings like in a perfect thing, you know. I mean, Elbow is you listen to a song in Elbow and it's damn. It's like how I feel nowadays, man. How do you manage to get into those feelings and I don't know, make people feel the same?
There's an awful lot of time when we're in the studio and we're just wandering around, pressing buttons, and then somebody will go, and you keep doing it, and it grows, and then by the end of it, hopefully, you're buzzing, you know, you're like, and you want to put something personal into it. So I get to take the music that the lads put together, I get to take it with me wherever I go. So I've got my laptop in there, and it's got 10 unfinished Elbow songs in there, and I get to work on it on aeroplanes or in train stations or whatever.
So, if you have to choose a movie already existed or not make it yet, which movie would you prefer to do the score, the music of?
That's a really good question.
Yes, it
Thank
is.
you.
I didn't know she was gonna answer
No,
that.
it's a great question.
And I was like,
You see,
whoa.
I would say I'd remake Close Encounters of the Third Kind, but it's already perfect.
Okay.
So I like, let's pick a film where the soundtrack's terrible.
Or maybe the one you would, you hope you will make the music for.
So reimagining.
Yeah.
Well, Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think they did quite a good job of the second film, but we would have done it better.
Okay. And for you?
I don't know. I saw recently at home, I'm sure that you have it here, there's a TV program called Blue Planet 2, and it's narrated by David Attenborough, and I was quite envious. Tom York did a lot of the soundtrack, and I've been watching it, and it's amazing.
But we would have done it better.
But we would have done it better, yeah. But I just thought that's quite something to be able to do, to watch that and put music to it. That would be cool.
There are a lot of people that don't listen to albums now. They just listen to singles.
Yeah, that's a
one
problem.
song.
Yeah, that's a huge problem. How do you think we can handle that so people can listen albums again?
So it's a funny thing. It's a funny thing when you're. If it's a song that you know will go to radio and and it's going to be kind of like drawing people into buying the album. I don't like the idea that you have to get to, for example, the chorus quickly because of the way that we listen to it all. I don't like the idea of that. And I think that's a shame. I think that we're quite lucky because I think we have a particular fan base that, will listen to the whole album. And it's nice drawing people in. And I would imagine with vinyl sales, increasing, that young kids will start listening to albums again.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think it's a form of ownership to listen to the whole thing, and maybe it's the wrong length. Maybe the modern album is the wrong length. Maybe it should be 40 minutes. But a body of work, so you can go and explore all the facets of somebody's thing. We're an album band, and we never discussed it.
No.
We never said, shall we be an album band? It's just, that was always going to be the end product.
It'd be a real shame if someone had only heard one song from Spiritualized, Ladies and Gentlemen, We're Floating in Space, and didn't know the entire thing. That would be a shame. And also recently I've been listening to Abbey Road, and I kind of just I listened to it when I was kind of like a teenager getting stoned, and I've re-listened to it recently, and the way that it all fits together, and that like there's maybe kind of like three songs or almost one song. I love that, and it's so important for an album.
I think we're out of time.
Yes, we're running out of time.
We'd love to talk with you more
Thank you very
about
much,
music.
guys.
Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias.
Welcome to Mexico, and thanks for coming here and
Yes.
make your first ever show. You're gonna be
Absolutely.
surprised.
Nice one.
Absolutely.
You guys have a
Don't mess it
blast.
up.
Thank you very much.